with my top 10 or around 10 cheek products that are either drugstore or budget friendly. These are products that are going to be blush, bronzer, highlight, contouring shades. And I'm doing this video with my beautiful friend Dana, or Lolly Dolly 128. She's gorgeous, she's super talented, she's a fellow mommy, she is so sweet, I love her to death. So she is going to be doing her top 10 cheek products as well, so I'll link her video down below so you can make sure to check it out and subscribe to her as soon as you're done watching this. If you want to see some of my favorite inexpensive, budget-friendly cheek products, then just stay tuned. I may have more than 10, maybe 12 or 15-ish. So just kind of depends. I'm kind of grouping these. So I wanted to show you some of my favorite products that are inexpensive or from the drugstore or budget friendly for your cheeks. So let's start with bronzer or contouring. The first one is a cream bronzer or a cream, well, what I would use for a cream bronzer, cream contour. And it's the L'Oreal True Match Concealer Stick. And this is in the deepest shade, which is N6, 7, and 8. And I also have the Urban Decay one, so this is kind of like my drugstore version of the Urban Decay. The Urban Decay one I use is in M16, which is their darkest shade, and I'm going to swatch them side by side so you can see them here. So here they are swatched side by side. This is the Urban Decay one, and that is the True Match one from L'Oreal. They are, you know, a little bit different in color, but pretty close. They give the same effect, so this is a really great product to use for cream contouring. The reason I love the stick form is it's really convenient and really easy. You basically just draw in where you want it, and then you can blend it with your fingers, a beauty blender, a brush, whatever you want to use, and it just makes application super easy. So I love this, and again, it's just the concealer stick in the darkest shade, which is N6, 7, and 8. Okay, the next cream bronzer I'm going to talk about is one that you've heard me talk about a lot if you are a subscriber that's been with me for a while, but if you're a new subscriber, maybe this will be new to you. These are the Sonia Kashuk cream bronzers. I found these a few months ago and just love them. There's two different, I have both shades. One is in Rich Bronze and one is Warm Tan. The one in Warm Tan is a almost exact color match dupe for the Chanel Bronze Universal, so I love this. They're very creamy, silky feeling, very easy to blend in. Of course, you definitely want a brush with these. I guess you could use your finger too, but I love these for contouring. Also, just like to kind of warm up your complexion, warm up any foundations that are maybe a little light for you. So this one is Warm Tan, and that's Rich Bronze. So depending if you're lighter skin tone or darker skin tone or what you're using it for, I think you'll find a nice color match, and they just blend super easily. They're really buttery and creamy. So if you have a Target near you, or you can order online, I highly recommend checking out these Sonia Kashuk cream bronzers. They are just fabulous. I love these. The next product I'm going to talk about is a product that I got when I was in Europe, and it is the Bourjois, what is this called? Bourjois bronzing powder, and it's like a little chocolate bar. I've heard you can purchase this on ASOS, which is ASOS.com, and I'm sure if you just type in Bourjois bronzing powder, maybe eBay or something like that. It's a really nice bronzer. It's a really great color. I don't find that it gets muddy. It's what I've been using to contour with like for the last month. I just really like it. It's a really soft, like brown. It doesn't pull too warm or too cool. It's just a really pretty bronzer. I love this, and it wasn't too expensive either. I think it was like, I don't know, under 10 pounds or $10. I can't remember, but yes, I love this. I highly recommend it. If you are in Europe, I'm sure you've already tried this. If you're in the States and you want to try this, I highly recommend checking out ASOS because I really like this a lot. One more bronzer that is also a UK brand is Sleek, and this is the Sleek Makeup Contour Kit. And I have two different ones. I have this one, which is just the contour kit, and then I also have the one that has a blush in it as well. And I really like this because I really love the contour shade and the highlight shade. So you get two products in one, which is super nice. And that highlight is gorgeous. Sleek products you can buy online, I think sleekmakeup.com, and they have lowered the shipping. It used to be a flat $10 shipping. Now I think it's like $7. So it's even less expensive, and this is under $10. I absolutely love this. I highly recommend checking out the Sleek stuff. They have great eyeshadow palettes as well. But yes, I absolutely am loving this. So I would highly recommend checking out some Sleek products, and definitely this would be one of them, the face contour kit, or they have one that has the blush in it as well. It's kind of like a peachy golden shade, very similar to like NARS Orgasm shade, but love that. It's considered a blush, but I don't know who would ever wear it as a blush. So to me, it is a contouring shade, and it's the perfect contour shade, and it is the NYX blush in the color Taupe. And it is a perfect cool brown taupey shade. Absolutely amazing to contour with. If you can see it, see this is the kind of color I use to bronze, more of a warmer brown. And then I use a nice cooler, grayer toned brown to do my contouring. Absolutely perfect color to chisel out your cheekbones, slenderize your nose, create shadows under your jawline. It's just really great. It's a great eyeshadow. So I highly recommend checking out the NYX blushes. Just very creamy, they blend well, very pigmented and amazing. Taupe is one of my favorite. And then since this kind of isn't cheating too much because it's still considered a NYX blush, it is the one in Bourjois Pig, and it's this beautiful, bright, fun pink. Their blushes are just so nice. I mean, this is a perfect summer color. That was a little bit of a heavy swatch, but when you blend it out, you just get a fun flush of color to your cheeks. So I love this. Like I said, the NYX blushes are awesome. Highly recommend checking them out. They have a very, very wide range of colors. So depending on your skin tone and what color you're looking for, I'm sure you can find one, and the NYX blushes are bomb.com. Blushes that I love. NYX cream blushes are also great. This one is in the color Hot Pink, and this is in the color Glow. So again, they have a ton of different shades depending on if you want a more neutral color. They have oranges, they have reds, I mean anything you can think of. They're very creamy. Some people don't care for them because they say they're kind of wet feeling. I understand what they mean. It's a dewy feeling, but I do find that it sets and it looks quite beautiful. So this one is in Hot Pink. This one is in Glow. I also have Boho Chic, which is gorgeous. I just really love these cream blushes, and they blend beautifully. That one is Glow. Extremely pigmented, very blendable, and if you're looking for an inexpensive, really pretty cream blush, I highly recommend these. You need little amount of product, so they will last you a very long time. So yes, love these NYX cream blushes. NYX also has these really great little stick blushes. This one is in Pink Lotus. I got this at Ulta a while ago. And again, it's nice. The stick product is nice, easy to apply, really pretty color. This one I definitely feel is a little bit more of a stiffer formula, so it's not as creamy and maybe dewy looking as the other one is. So if you didn't like that, maybe try one of the stick form ones because they seem to be a little bit more, not tacky, but not quite as like creamy and wet feeling as the other ones. So I've never really heard anyone talk about their stick blushes, and I love them. I have like 3 or 4 colors, and I really like them. So this one is in Pink Lotus. Really beautiful, perfect for the summertime. So there's a bunch of NYX products for you to try out. All right, sticking with cream blushes, I love these Sonia Kashuk cream blushes. You can get them at Target. I have this one here in Rosy and this one in Blossom. I think I have 2 or 3 other shades. Now these ones are definitely a little bit more of a moussey texture. Still very creamy, blendable. They're still very pigmented, but not quite with the same punch as the NYX ones. Sonia Kashuk ones are a little bit pricier. I think they're around $10 a piece, but again, you don't need a whole lot of product. They blend beautifully in the skin. I find that they kind of set to more of a cream to powder formula, so you could top it with a powder if you want. Otherwise, they do kind of set to a nice powdery finish and are just absolutely beautiful. So again, this one is in Rosy and this one is in Blossom. Their powder blushes are also amazing. I'm kind of clumping these Sonia Kashuk blushes into one. Who cares if some are cream and some are powder? I have some of their blushes. I think I own all of them now, and they're called their beautifying blushes. The packaging's different now. I think it's black, but I have one in the color Pink. I have one in the color Sunset. And here's one in Flushed. I wanted to give you a nice variety so you could see the colors. It's a little bit more of a natural pink, a nice kind of coral, and again, super buttery and creamy. There they are. Here they are swatched. Again, just super pretty and very blendable. I love the brighter colors. They're just so vibrant and beautiful. Again, they just blend so nicely. They're very creamy feeling, and they're awesome. Again, they're around the $10 price point, but you don't need a whole lot of product, and they do have a pretty decent color range. I think there's like maybe 5 or 6 different shades. And yes, these are so nice. Highly recommend checking them out if you have not checked out Sonia Kashuk. And I do believe they are cruelty-free, as well as NYX is cruelty-free. And last blush I wanted to mention is these Rimmel blushes. They're so beautiful. I only have one and I'm just in love with it. And it's the Autumn Catwalk. I don't know if this is discontinued. I still see it at my Kmart, but this one has like 3 different shades. You blend them together and you get a really beautiful pink. You're not gonna be able to see I have too much stuff on my hands. But you blend them together and you get this really gorgeous pink shade. And I just love it. It's the perfect flush to the cheek. That's what I'm wearing today, and it's just really, really beautiful. I highly recommend checking out these Rimmel blushes. They're not very expensive. I don't know if this color is still available. I still see it sometimes at the drugstores. I don't know if they repackaged it or discontinued it, but if you have it or if you find it, pick it up. It is beautiful. Just a really perfect everyday pink color. Now on to some highlights. I have 3. The first one is the E.L.F. highlighter. This is called the Golden Bronzer. And it's beautiful. I've had this for a long time and then I almost got rid of it, and I'm glad I didn't. It's a beautiful, shimmery, kind of beigey highlight. You can see it here. It's absolutely stunning on the cheekbones. I like it because it has the 4 different quadrants, so depending on your skin tone, you can kind of either mix it all together or concentrate in one color. Also great for like for eyeshadow. You can pop this really pretty silvery light color into your inner corner. Just a really nice, versatile product, and I like that it's shimmery, but it's not super frosty, which I love a nice shimmery highlight, but I don't like frost. So this is awesome, love it, and it's like $3 or $6, so really nice. Hard Candy. This is their baked bronzer in Tiki, and I don't know why they keep calling these things bronzers, because clearly it's not a bronzer. But it's a beautiful, again, a champagne highlight. I've heard it's a dupe for Soft and Gentle. I find Soft and Gentle to be a little bit more beigey, where this one is just a nice kind of champagne color. You can see it right there. It's a beautiful, again, natural highlight. Again, just a really beautiful, subtle highlight. Looks gorgeous. As you can see there, it just hits the light perfectly. And you can get these at Walmart around $6. But not least are these Physician Formula highlighters. I am obsessed with them. I have on the translucent pearl. This is called the Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls. This one is translucent pearl, which you can see like beaming on my cheekbones. And it comes in this little silver packaging, and it had something, oh, a brush under there, this little brush, and a mirror, but these are beautiful. They have 3 different colors. I have 2 of them. This one is the pearl one, which is a gorgeous silvery highlight, which I really love. If you're a little deeper skin tone, they have beige pearl, which is a little bit more of a beige color, obviously. I also have like a golden or a bronze pearl, which is just a little bit too bronze for me, but if you were a deeper skin tone, it would be stunning on you. These are a little more pricey, around $14. Hi, buddy. They're like $14 at the drugstore, but they always have buy one, get one half off or 40% off, so I highly recommend picking these up. And we have a special guest that would like to say hi. Come say hi. Okay. Absolutely love these 2 colors, the beige pearl and the translucent pearl. So it just depends if you like more of a like beigey highlight or like a nice silvery white highlight. I am wearing the translucent pearl today, and I just love it. And since I've already gone over my 10 products, I thought I would just throw one more in for good measure. This is the Boots No. 7 Highlights Illuminating Lotion. It is like a pink toned illuminator. This is a perfect dupe for the High Beam, Benefit High Beam. I will see if I have any spare skin to swatch for you. Boots No. 7 one. And this is a beautiful highlight. You can mix it with your foundation or blend it in as like just on your cheekbones. And it's a beautiful like pearlescent pink highlight. Here's High Beam in the Boots No. 7. Obviously you get a ton more product here, and the only one's more of a lotion-y type consistency, where this one is kind of like a little bit more liquidy, and it has a brush tip applicator. But I'll try to swatch them side by side so you can see for yourself how close they are. Okay, this swatch here is the Boots No. 7, and this swatch here is the Benefit High Beam. If you're looking for a really great, beautiful kind of pearlescent pink highlight for your cheekbones or to mix with your foundation, I highly recommend the Highlights Illuminating Lotion from Boots No. 7. I think it was around $10 or $12, but that is, you get quite a bit of product 1 fluid ounce versus this one, which is a little less than half an ounce, and this is probably like $20 or $30 range. So I hope you guys enjoyed some of these cheap products. I know I went over my 10 products, but there were so many good ones I couldn't narrow it down, and I really wanted to give you guys a ton of different options based on your skin tone, and also show you like different colors too. Now go check out Dana's video, it'll be linked down below. Tell her hi and that I sent you, and I hope you guys are doing well. And don't worry, there's still going to be a top 10 eye product and a top 10 lip product. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!